My name's Johnny Rutford. I'm an external reporting manager at Nike and helping out with investor relations. And at Sport Oregon, I'm on the Young Professionals board. I'm from Lincoln, Nebraska. Went to school at Nebraska Wesleyan University where I ran track and cross country and also played soccer for a year. Worked in Omaha, Nebraska for 7 years and then moved out to Oregon with my wife, Camila, who's a weather anchor at KPTV, and started at Northwest Natural and then moved over to Nike recently. My journey as a runner has been evolving, I would say. After college, I kind of took a little break and then kind of picked it up as a way to stay involved in sport, stay involved in the community in Nebraska. I was helping out with local races there and then got me started at Sport Oregon too with the Oregon Wine Country Half Marathon. And it's been nice to see an event, you know, really from the start and all the work that goes into it behind the scenes. And then my own running journey kind of took off and I qualified for the Olympic trials for 2020 and trying to do the same again for 2024. The running community in Oregon is super tight-knit, especially in Portland. I've gone on trips with guys to multiple races across the country. Last year, with the BTC Elite teammates, we flew to Tallahassee, Florida, and did the Club Cross Country Championships, where we got second place, which, you know, we're not pros, but that's a big deal for us, and, you know, competing against like-minded sport people across the whole nation. My wife Camila and I adopted 2 dogs, Oso and Sauvie. Oso's 7.5, Sauvie's 2.5. They're really good with us. They like to be active, a little more active than we like to do with them sometimes, but Oso's a really good runner. Sauvie's a decent walker, but I think dogs are really important to keep everyone active, and it's nice to come home to someone who loves you. We love to live an active lifestyle here in Oregon, walk the dogs, go for runs together, go on bike rides out in wine country. We moved to Oregon in 2020, right as COVID started, and even with all those obstacles, we love it here. We rented a place for a year, bought a house, and I think we're gonna be here for the long haul and really love Oregon and the whole community. With me working a desk job, it's really important to find a balance and a routine, and I found that by getting up early every morning and running, and then also Nike affords me the ability to, take a break during lunch and go out for a little workout, which is really nice. Outside of work, I love to do a lot of activities. I will say that is mostly running, but along that, through the connections you make through running, you'll go out for drinks with someone who, you usually meet for a run, but on a Friday night, you might go have pizza and beer. I got involved with Sport Oregon and the Young Professionals board through a Google search. I was looking at how to get involved in sport in Oregon, and that was the first thing that popped up. Some highlights of my first 2 years on the YPB has definitely been going to the events, listening to speakers, but then I think it all culminated this year for my real first big in-person event, which was the Oregon Wine Country Half Marathon. And it was nice to see not only the Sport Oregon volunteers come together, but also volunteers from the community too. I think the most impactful work I've done with the YPB is the Oregon Wine Country Half Marathon. It was in a new city this year. It was really nice to go down there and see that community embrace the race. And I think we're excited to go back next year. The Sport Oregon mission aligns with my values because it's sport and it's for everyone, which is really important. I'm really excited for the future of Sport Oregon and the YPB itself. I can see the momentum building in the in-person events that we're going to down in the Sport Oregon office, and really excited for what's to come.